The NBA is a hungry world. 30 teams compete with each other to reach the top of the mountain, and the 16 best teams collide in the biggest tournament of the year, the NBA playoffs. This season, the Golden State Warriors' resources were very limited due to all the injuries to key Dubs players suffered during the course of this long year. First, it was a few minor injuries here and there, and then later, the pillar of this team, Steph Curry, was hurt but came back in 1 month. And then 2 key players were forced to skip the 2021 playoffs, with Kelly Oubre Jr. and James Wiseman both suffering season-ending injuries. The age of the main superstars of the Golden State Warriors is one of the main problems the team has, and this is something Bob Myers with the front office would like to solve as fast as possible. Today, we will take a closer look at some key players the Golden State Warriors should acquire. But first, before we start this discussion, keep in mind that today I would like you to take off the sports analytics suits and let imagination take control. In this video, we will discuss the best free agents who may fit into the Warriors team regardless of cap space, taxes, and all the things that might interfere with the fun. Also, I would really like to hear your opinion, as I'm very curious what you, my dear subscribers, Golden State Warriors fans, and just passing by viewers, think about the Dubs' future. Now, grab some snacks, get yourself comfortable, and enjoy this video. But before that, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell to get updates on our latest NBA content. Also, feel free to leave in a comment section, what can I do to improve my videos? Let's keep rolling. This summer is going to be hot for the Dubs. Doing research for this video, I have discovered how many opportunities Golden State really has when it comes to refreshing the roster and shaking it up a bit. We will start with the biggest names in my list. Number 1, CJ McCollum. By mutually parting ways with head coach Terry Stotts, the Portland Trail Blazers have already changed things up. Now they must determine the best course of action to put Damian Lillard in a position to win going forward. McCollum, at age 29, is coming off a season in which he scored 23.1 points per game while shooting 45.8% from the field and 40.2% from beyond the arc. Most teams will definitely balk at his 3-year, $100 million contract. The Warriors, on the other hand, aren't aiming to save money. Rather, they will go all in to reallocate it to give Curry the best chance to win another championship. If the Blazers do decide to make a trade, a McCollum for Wiggins trade would be cap-friendly. Either way, the two teams could make the bigger deal, including Wiseman or Oubre, in exchange for players like Robert Covington. Although the Blazers must first choose a coach, McCollum would provide the Warriors with a secondary ball handler and scorer who could run the offense alongside Thompson when Curry is on the bench. The Wiggins for McCollum trade, on the other hand, would weaken the Warriors' wing defense, which is why Covington may be added to the deal. Number 2, Bradley Beal. It is pretty obvious that the Golden State Warriors are in need of a solid secondary scorer to help Steph Curry, and who would fit this role perfectly besides the man who is sitting in second place among the league's best scorers? Well, Bradley Beal has stated on numerous occasions that he wants to stay and win with the Wizards. The team's first-round loss to the Philadelphia 76ers showed that they have a long way to go. So if Washington is unable to get the much-needed support for Beal and Russell Westbrook, it's easy to imagine the 27-year-old asking for a trade, with the Warriors having one of the more appealing offers. Beal is still committed to the Wizards at this time, but things in the NBA tend to change quickly, as we all know. Number 3, Tyler Herro. Herro has a lot of potential. With his skilled playmaking and red-hot shooting skills, he helped the Heat reach the NBA Finals last season. In last year's bubble, Herro had 16 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. On offense, he can do everything, and he'll only get better with time. Herro averaged 15.1 points on 44, 36, 80 shooting splits in his unimpressive sophomore season. He's only 21 years old and has the potential to be a long-term contributor for the Warriors. Number 4, Brandon Ingram. The Warriors need youngsters, and Ingram is exactly what they need in the future. Last summer, the New Orleans Pelicans awarded Ingram a big contract extension, and the 23-year-old has created a great young duo with Zion Williamson. However, there are concerns about the couple's long-term compatibility. The Pelicans hope to build a team around Williamson, with Ingram serving as the number 2 receiver. That agreement has worked thus far, but Ingram may want a change of scenery, especially after the Pelicans failed to make the playoffs last season. To pull Ingram away from the Pelicans, the Warriors would have to give up Wiseman and a pick, or both, along with Wiggins. Ingram is a gifted scorer who has also shown flashes on defense. He has an incredibly high ceiling and would provide the Warriors with a young player to grow around in the post-Curry era while still contributing to a title push right now. I'm very high on Ingram, and I think that this one would be one of the best assets for the Golden State Warriors among all the names in this list. Number 5, Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is one of the most popular names in the market right now. The Golden State Warriors can also participate in the action and try to steal this valuable player. Back in my Golden State Warriors trading Draymond Green in the 2021 offseason video, I have mentioned that Marcus Smart is that rare type of basketball player. He is a true glue guy who brings immeasurable value to any team he plays for. I have also called him a guard version of Draymond Green, and that's absolutely true. That's who he is. He's come a long way as a shooter, going from a 25% three-point shooter as a sophomore to approximately league average on a consistent basis. Smart's contributions have now been rounded out. He's already a capable facilitator and a top-notch perimeter defender. As a secondary distributor and defender alongside Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, Smart can help the Warriors bring it all together. Number 6, Paul George. Sure, this one seems uncertain as it gets, as the Clippers have not even been eliminated yet. George, of course, is unlikely to go anywhere in case LA takes the W in the West or the finals. However, if the Clippers are eliminated in the second round by the Utah Jazz, they may look to make significant changes. I don't really believe Kawhi Leonard will leave the team, which leaves George, whose previous postseason failures will make him an easy target if it occurs again. The question is it possible that Wiggins, Wiseman, and 2 draft picks will be enough to land George? Maybe. Is he really worth that much? That is a point of contention. And the list goes on. In reality, the Golden State Warriors have a lot to choose from this summer, but would they is still a question, especially after this year's trade deadline front office strategy. I might say it in every single video of mine about Golden State, but they are in desperate need for either a superstar or a couple of solid players who would take the pressure off the Dubs' key players. However, I'm certain the entire Dub Nation will observe the 2021 offseason with great interest. And as I have already mentioned in my previous videos, the Golden State Warriors shouldn't rebuild. They should reload, and making changes to the roster would definitely help to some extent. And what is your opinion? Tell me what you think about the superstars I have listed. Who would you like to see joining the Warriors this summer? Who would have the greatest impact on the team? Who do you think should be immediately traded from the team? I appreciate every single one of your comments, so feel free to tell us what you think in the comments down below. And once again, make sure to leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button to catch up with the best NBA content. If you like this video, make sure to watch my other videos about recent NBA news and the craziest rumors. Thank you for watching.